Head Officer Bill Arden for the West Coast.
Head Officer Ed LaFlamme from the East Coast.
We're at the Florida Landscape Show, and boy, this is busybody. Everything's happening here right now.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Holy smokes.
Beautiful material.
So today's topic, we talked about the 5 lessons we've learned in being in the business 114 years between the two of us. We picked out 5 of the most important lessons that we've seen the most successful companies, that they have these in place, provides a foundation for success. So the second lesson is got culture, get the right culture.
Yes, yes, yes. Culture is extremely important.
Right at the heartbeat of the entire organization.
Yeah, it really is. So I know that, when Bill and I go to a new company, we can literally just look around the outside, watch the employees in the morning, and then we walk into the inside, talk to the admin people, walk through the office, go into the back.
What, about 5 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 10 on the outside, and we can tell the culture of the company. Yeah. It's amazing, it's amazing. So culture is really important. And as they say, culture that eats strategy for breakfast. Actually, lunch and dinner too. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Why don't we talk about that a second?
Well, first of all, everyone has a good culture. And it could be a good culture or a bad culture.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be defined. So it is your culture. It's how you behave with each other in good times, maybe not such good times, right?
Yeah.
So it's up to having a positive vibe. It's really the vibe that you can feel, the camaraderie. You sense we're on a vision. We're on a mission to accomplish our vision. It's really the personality of your organization. It's really the essence of your tribe, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What else?
I would say it's are they negative, or positive in the way they do their work? They come in the morning happy and positive, or are they all negative? Now a lot of that comes from the owner. If the owner's positive, then he usually spreads that out to all the people, and the same thing happens if they're negative. So that's really important. So and that shows up in their conduct, the way they talk to each other, and the way they talk to their customers. Yeah. That's so important. They have to be very careful. So you have to make sure that ethically they're in harmony. Ideologically, they're in harmony as well.
Right.
That's all key.
You call it like an alignment.
Yes.
Marching down the same trail, right?
Absolutely.
It's so I just can't overemphasize how important the culture is in a successful organization. And it's leader driven. It starts and stops at the top with the leader and their team members, right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
So let's give them suggestions for your culture.
Well, probably
these are big tips. If I were you guys, I'd be writing these down.
I think the most important thing is for the owner to have a clear vision of where he wants his company to go. I'll never forget, and Bill knows this very well, I talked to Bert Sperber. I was having dinner with Bert one evening, and I said, Bert, let me ask you something. What's the vision? What was the vision for your company that you set so many years ago? And he said, oh, that's simple. I wanted to build a premier landscape company in the United States. Right, Bill?
That's correct.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I said to him, well, I'm going to hand it to you, Bert. You absolutely did that. And you see, because he had that clear vision, everyone was behind him to help him accomplish it. That was pretty powerful.
Yeah, then the mission, if you accomplish it every day, will help you achieve that vision. And the mission is really to build enduring positive relationships with both your team members and your customers.
Yep.
So relationship building will win most battles and wars, right?
Yep. Yep.
The other part of it is communicate. Yeah. Leaders, you got to over communicate. Many leaders, well, I think it's just happening. You've got to take the initial, by the reins and get running in there, right?
Absolutely.
Updates, give input on good and bad and what lessons we've learned. Learn from your mistakes, right?
Absolutely.
That's what mistakes are for learning opportunities, as we call them, right? And here's the thing I just read in a book, grow your people or watch them go. So, help them grow or watch them go, right? And he talked about AI. Now, AI is a big topic today.
Yes, it is.
All this AI stuff, and it's great. It's going to be super. Changes the entire planet Earth. But it doesn't replace HI.
Yes.
What's HI? Human interaction. So touch base with your people, put the humanity back into it as well. So don't forget AI and HI is really important as well.
So I would say, Bill, so one thing that should be done then is to do surveys, because we do many surveys with companies, and we find out how poor the culture is.
Yeah.
So that's pretty important.
And about trust, usually one of the questions, do you trust the leadership?
Yes.
Do our team members trust us?
Yes.
Big question right there to work on that too.
Yep, absolutely.
So surveys would be great.
Yep.
So there you go. Get culture, got culture, get a great culture in your organization, because that will, guess what?
They're
It
going to
will
harvest
your
your potential. Come on, let's harvest our potential. AI said we need to get some coffee now.
Let's
Come on, let's get some.
HI
Let's get some coffee. Let's get some.